Whoa! We're back in the bottom corner again.
I'm here.
Holy cow, Jay's back.
I know. Yep.
He's returned. He's not dead.
And despite everyone's concerns and wishes, I am in fact alive.
Fully alive.
Fully alive.
Mostly alive.
Mostly alive. Yeah. Back to put our little faces in this corner.
You almost said stupid corner.
Stupid corner. You can watch us do our little hobby tricks.
Whoa! Yeah. What do we got today, friends?
Today, as we run down the list of things that we're going to run out of soon, today we're going to talk about Dirty Down GORE. So this is a newish product, I guess, in the last year, 6 months.
Yeah,
probably a year.
I don't actually know 100% because the first time I saw it was Adepticon.
Yeah. And we saw it and we're like, oh, that's very cool.
Very cool.
We should buy it.
Yeah.
Typical Dirty Down thing. It's a small jar of something that costs a lot of money.
Well, that's the typical thing.
But it does a certain thing, dare I say, perfectly. Yeah. So it fills a very specific niche. And in this case, this is, if you've ever seen, there's been lots of ways to do this over the years. But I would say all of the previous methods required a degree of hobby skill or finesse or guesswork or whatever, mixing various things to make that, like, when something is like that coagulated thick blood, or when some creature has its maw open and there's like bloody, like gooey viscera. I've seen different people use an airbrush to spray a goo on. I've seen people make a goo, use resins. This kind of takes all of the guesswork out. It is a one-stop, you just use it out of the jar. You'll see in a second, so we're gonna do a little demo about it. It is very sticky. It's like extremely sticky. This one is the GORE, so it's already tinted in that dark, gooey red, blood red. It's like the perfect color. This small jar, 15 mils, for the money, doesn't seem like a lot. This is a tremendous amount.
It's just a lot of GORE.
This you will not use this whole jar up, I don't think. Even if you had like an entire.
I used to have a customer that would put blood on everything.
Sure.
He could have gone through a jar, maybe.
True. I think maybe outside of maybe if you did. Maybe if your entire Tyranid army of Termagants had this in their mouths or on their claws, you might run through it. But even then, I think you're hard pressed. As you can see, it is a toxic plant. It's a bomb. It's a bomb. So yeah, it's some crazy thing. They have a little QR code you can scan, which you can take to I think they have a video or a guide. But I'm going to show you here quick. There's not a ton to it. So you probably want to use like a toothpick or something. I just had this handy, my like legendary,
well loved,
I don't even know how, this must be over 10 to 15 years old, Citadel texture stick, which is quietly the dumbest best hobby supply you can own, because it's like $10 and you're like, it's a little plastic spatula, but it does what it's supposed to really well.
I guess if you amortize that cost over 10 years, it's pretty,
it's unlike a brush. So you can see literally just, I can't even I'm trying to pull this cap off and that's gonna it's kind of got that like crazy melted cheese thing.
It's actually how you want to use it too, right? That's the way you kind of try to draw it between 2 points.
Yeah. So our subject today is this poor Blood Knight who's been
well loved or whatever.
He's been used in many demos and painting tutorials here at the store, rainbow, everything. So anyway, I thought whatever, he's got Chris was like, you're gonna use that guy? I'm like, oh, why not? So you can see I don't require any extra products. Do not use, unless you have a brush you are willing to condemn to absolute death, I would use something harder like this.
Yeah.
And not really much. I think I'm just going to use a paper towel to clean up. I think you probably need alcohol or something to really clean it. But yeah, so I'm just going to take a little bit.
Look at that.
That's like a generous amount. Way too much already, but. So it's actually kind of tricky just to get it out of the jar. And
that little spin technique was good though.
You got to spin. So I don't know, maybe.
Get a little bit more under here.
Maybe we'll do, I don't know, between these hooves or something kind of crazy. You can stretch it pretty, I need a little bit more actually.
Yeah.
It does dry kind of fast, probably because it's of what it's made out of. So you can kind of like, you can see where it's like extra good against like with moths and jaws. So you kind of wanted it to attach to something, and then you can pull it around, you know. So that's a very crude, I'm not very good at this, obviously, but but the thing is it dries mega fast, so you don't have a lot of time, so I wouldn't even leave this open very long. But there you go. Just like really simple. I would probably pick a different subject, but this is what I had handy. And you can pull it, so you could probably, you know.
I think what I've seen too, yeah, teeth and stuff as well, like to draw between the two, two teeth or whatever.
Yeah, open maws or whatever, what I thought. So it's, well, that's a lot. Yeah. So
what I've seen a lot of people do with this too, in a way to kind of like blend it more, is using like the traditional like kind of blood products. Like you can use like the AK has like a couple of bloods. You get your blood for the blood god from Citadel. There's like a couple of Vallejo ones trying to match the color, like whatever their dark blood color is. And you can kind of like paint that in around the area to kind of, so because you're not going to want to use this for the like blood on the model.
No.
You're using it for the streams.
Yeah.
And the kind of thickness. So this kind of, it might look a little rudimentary right now, but like if you add in a little bit more blood and kind of blend it up the legs and stuff like that, to where you want, you kind of work it in together. That's when it really like sells it, right? You can do like streaks with the paint and stuff like that. So
yeah. No, it's just, I was like, what's an easy, like a larger point of contact here. But even like when I globbed it in the mouth at first, and once I like pull it around and spread it a bit, it didn't look as bad. But for sure, no, like a lot of these, it's good to like pair it. It should be like the last thing that you do. And it's pretty much dry to the touch, like within basically seconds, less than a minute. So that's it.
when would you apply this onto the model?
I think I would do this like after varnishing.
It's like the very last thing.
The very absolute last thing you're gonna do. And get some toothpicks, get some smaller utensils to have a little bit more to get in tighter. I thought that was small enough, and then I was like, no, I could go even smaller. So it's a really like, you know, so cool product.
Yeah, it does exactly what it's kind of supposed to, right? Like it's all the dirty down stuff is super useful. Like if you use like their rust products, their verdigris, they kind of just do that, like Jay said, the one thing really, really well. And check them out. You can get this stuff from us. We have it on our web store, lordsofwargames.com. If you're outside of Canada, you can still order from us. You just have to shoot us an email, lordsofwarstore@gmail.com, and we can hook you up. We ship all over the world, so let us know. I'm sure, and maybe support the local store if you can get some close to you as well. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll have another video this week on the clear stuff that they call snot, just to give you, just a more wider example of like what you can get out of these things. So thank you for watching. You can check out our main channel if you want to see two grumpy guys talk about the retail industry and all the sort of like comings and goings of the hobby. And you can check us out on Patreon if you would like to support us for as little as $3 a month, and that goes a long way to helping us make these videos higher quality, improving the technology and stuff like that we use. Tech upgrades. Sure. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.
Bye.